Presidential candidate Senator Elizabeth Warren recently unveiled her plan to completely eliminate student debt and make college free. It's a terrible, financially infeasible idea, but I'd like to ask a different question instead. How did we get here? How is it that so many young people do have so much debt? My answer? They were encouraged to take out loans that they couldn't afford in the first place. Our culture is one that preaches that furthering your education is something that is always worth the price tag. But that simply isn't the case. And I'm living proof that young people can be successful without drowning in debt. At the end of my senior year of college, I found out that I'd been accepted into Columbia University's Graduate School of Journalism. To say that I was elated would be an understatement. Obviously, I was going. I was going to move to my dream city to attend my dream school. That is, until I thought more about the price tag. It was steep. I would have had to take out a whopping 80 grand worth of loans. I agonized over this. It kept me up at night. And ultimately, I decided that I could not afford to attend. Most people looked at me like I was crazy. How else was I ever going to have my dream job in television news? And why would I turn down an education at one of the best schools in the country? But I made it anyway. See, when I decided I wasn't going to go to Columbia, I wasn't deciding that I wasn't going to work in television. No, I just decided I was going to do it a different way. There's no other way to say this. I worked my ass off. I interned at Fox News and KFI in Burbank before being offered a low-paying job as a traffic reporter. I also worked as a cashier and a waitress to pay the bills. It was hard at the start. The only apartment I could afford was so run down that you could easily jimmy the front door, and so dirty that I once had fleas and scabies in the same week. Attending Columbia was my dream. But the truth is, my decision to not go wound up opening the door to things that would have, in the past, seemed too big to dream about. If I had attended, I never would have been in the financial position to accept the entry-level positions that got me my start in journalism and commentary. I'm not saying that college or even graduate school is a bad idea. There is value in education, but we should start being careful to weigh that value with the price tag attached to it. And so, young people, my advice to you is do what works best for you and don't feel pressured to fit the mold. Choosing the road less traveled by worked for me.